First, the top headlines. All Manipur Entrepreneur Award will be conferred from next year onwards, says Chief Minister Enhancement Singh. Senior legislator-elect Timothy D. Shira takes oath as pro tem speaker in Meghalaya. Luang Sangbam Cricket Stadium floodlight is all set to be inaugurated. Round Glass Punjab becomes I-League champion with a match to spare. And Karnataka ended 54-year wait to win the Santosh Trophy at Riyadh. Hello, good evening and welcome to ELITETV. I'm Pari Yendrembam giving you 6 p.m. English news and updates. Now, before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet distance between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. Adding another feather to the cap of the UNACO Grove, a fully residential co-educational school, UNACO School, was inaugurated today at Chanu by Chief Minister of Manipur and Biren Singh. The auspicious occasion was attended by Govindas Konthaujam, Minister Works and YAAs, PVS Ellen Murthy, CMD Netfi, and Irabanta Singh, Chairman UNACO School, and many eminent personalities of the state. Chief Minister N. Biren in his speech congratulated Chairman of UNACO Grove Irabanta for the historic achievement. He further said educated people who doesn't have any love for his motherland is of no use. He also stressed on the need of love and care of parents by students after attaining higher level of education. Biren also talked about all the recent progress Manipur has made in recent times and lauded the various entrepreneurs of the state. Biren also announced that all Manipur Entrepreneur Award will be conferred from next year onwards.
New India, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji ki makhada, New Manipur. Thabak hiram khuding makta quality and commitment, aduga professionalisms, madudai the base orokanda. Bharat ki mayon laiba masida koi should ina bahona jabane masida da private sector sing gyau da bayade masi Bharat na sahi nipan ma panj da hongai ba changes prithvi ki super power oirei ba economy da defense da.
On the other hand, Chief Minister also said, those who are well educated and think nothing for his or her motherland are better to quit study. They are better to live like ancient people if they are not love his or her nation, he added.
Kashmiri terrorists to appreciate hoga Bharat pura kar dunga lakhi ai ngasi ngarang bodi sabak je nido je sabak sini gathering to ba strike record but ainda si palai di lari class ho hai na mara ka jati shiro jo ko lari tam lari class ho hai na mara ka majati shiro jo ko mara dam shiro jo ko Thai invite the like eight hundred goals, hundred around by the time where Manipur not the middle level. I do exactly the way. I do need the way. Like the Bharat against the Manipur against the late way I am to write about. Don't listen to the word. What is the meaning of having education? Other than Bharat Prime Minister Modi Sina, any lay philosophy talks that nascent force.
Considering several options and measures to effectively combat wildfires taking place in the hills and the forest areas of the state, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today distributed high-performance blowers that can extinguish flames at CM Bungalow. While speaking to media persons, he said to upgrade the present manpower and tackle the forest fire, as many as 10 blowers were handed over to personnel of state fire services, while 9 were distributed to the forest department for the first phase. He added that to tackle forest fire efficiently, patrolling by forest armed guard by 24/7 at the foothills will also be started. Biren urged the people of the state to extend support and cooperation in protecting precious forest, wildfire, and help conserve the environment. The route of the Loktak Ring Road should be made aware to the people before its construction. The government should not implement immediately, says Thaudam Hero, a resident of Khoizuman Mayai Laikai. He made his statement in a public meeting regarding the Loktak Ring Road project, which discussed the probable impacts the project might inflict to the residents. He further said the people around the Loktak Lake are committed to protect the lake, and there is a need to update the Loktak Protection Act 2006 and condemn the NA Special Hydroelectric Project, which increases the area of the lake to 236 square kilometers, which was earlier 100 square kilometers only, which make the cultivators hard time cultivating in the previous cultivated areas of Fauril and Tautabi Lofam. He further stressed that the crop compensation of 1983 is still pending, and the government should not try to implement the ring road construction without discussing the public.
Government only arrangement lama akoi di khungang da leibani na khungang da gi ngasi bawo da doctor engineer leik tamiba akoi sina akoi shamak singasi loktak ta gi akoi gi ringbal toranga farm tor akoi tamjarak bani maroina khungang da leiba loktak gi akoi da leiba khungang sing sida kundari myo singasi di sa da more than 70% di agriculture amasung allied activities that engage story hingbani na masi oktak ring road sina akoi ga khangna ba akoi gi maram khangdan da toksan graga di objek idai beres da Tauriba, ID Itai Beres, Taurakanda, Matamama, the Itai Beres, Saraga, Akoi Manipur, Parza Sing Shimai Pigani, Tabak unemployment solved Togani, Itaila Kong, Pazalaga, Log Ishing, Matamjan Pigani, Tauram, Badongashi, Madu, Ona Tainavada, Amata Togdana, Angaba Bangi Mangan, the Ladiba, Akoigi Manipur, Lambasivota, NHP Shigi, Makoigi, Masagi, Lamdona, Kushina Ladana, Koi the Mangaba Cam Lady, Akoingashi, to have elated, Loktan, Lakanda, Masida funding agency, Oiriversina, Tabak educate Ganda, Masia Koina Pandada Givani, Loktak Project, the Minor Lokta, with the Yadri Hagadi. Akoi Manipur labor, Kungangi, Nami Moina, Lokta Kongwanda labor, Amana Oina, Akoi Tunga generation, I don't go among Ogani Hibagi, Akiba Lajadana, Masi Yaragadi Sargada, alignment Shamdoxin and Toraga, a day of Kongwanda lady, Pazakoi Mayangi, Yanaba Makapona, Shimbu up in the
Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, will be visiting Doha, Qatar from 6 to 7 March 2023 to attend the 5th United Nations Conference on the Least Developed Countries, LDC-5. LDC-5 is a decennial conference focusing on renewed partnership for the development of the least developed countries. On 6 March, Minister of State will deliver India's national statement and will be a panelist in the roundtable titled Leveraging the Power of Science and Technology and Innovation for the Sustainable Development of LDCs. Minister of State is also participating in the ministerial meeting of the South-South Cooperation on the topic renewed partnerships for actionable solutions in the support of implementation of the Doha Program of Action on 7 March. On the sidelines of LDC-5, the Minister of State will have several bilateral engagement with his counterparts, especially from LDCs, and will host a working lunch for partner countries from Africa and interact with the Indian diaspora. Let's make games and sports a larger part of the Yaosheng Festival, said S. Dondang, Secretary of Haingang Kontha Makhalekai Model Club. He said this while speaking on the club's Golden Jubilee celebration and inauguration of 30th Yaosheng Sports Meet. The sacred fire for the opening was taken from Haingang Ibudok Marjing along with the people and proceeded till Kangjibung. The Golden Jubilee organized at Kangjibung was attended by Olympian Yendrembam Susila, club president, and various people of the club.
Tagi adumba tang manga thahum 2023 asida aikona sahi kudingi pangthorakpa Haingang Makhalaikai ward number 12 modern club amadi development committee na senjaduna koi club asigisu Golden Jubilee gi numit oiba aduga handak lakadoriba Yaosheng sport meet asisu ngasidagi koi Ibudok Marjing gi senglaba laifam asidagi akoina maira lauraga ngasigi nungairaba sana khonabagi aduma nat ki culture gi oiba thormasi aikoi handagi Yaosheng sport tang manga dagina tang 13 bawa Haingang Kangjibung haina khangnaramba ipa ipuna thambiramba adumba lampak asida koi akoi ngasidagi akoi opening ceremony oina Ibudok Kubamgi mafamdagi akoi maira lawba laksabani aduna ngasi maira lawba sida akoi maruina ngasigi akoi gi program amasu tawjagani kai khunajraba akoi Olympian Limabam Susilana thoram mapu oibiduna ngasigi Yaosheng sport hodokpa amidi Golden Jubilee asibu akoi hodokpugi thoram asi ngasi tang ahum masida akoi haujanaba sem sajare.
The Luang Sangbom Cricket Stadium floodlight is all set to be inaugurated by Chief Minister N. Biren Singh with an exhibition cricket match between Manipur and North-East team today at 3 p.m. The inauguration is planned to be attended by former Indian cricket player Mohammad Kaif, current IPL player Amit Mishra, Manipur actress Soma Laisram, and many well-known personalities. There will also be an official unveil of R.K. Jayachandra Singh Trophy for T20 Manipur Premier League, which will be in lines of IPL to promote cricket at a larger scale. R.K. Imo, president of Manipur Cricket Association, appealed to the people of the state to come and enjoy the match.
Hayeng dangai larabani aduna sigumba inauguration sida hayeng pung ahum sida mayam punamakna lakpiduna cricket pu pamjaba cricket pu yokhatpiba aduga Manipur gi sports pu pamjaba mayamna lakpiduna yawbiyu loina na exhibition match amasu akhoi Manipur gi team amaga North East gi team amaga sanaga dawsida Bharat gi hana yam phajana sanaramba Mohammad Kaif amasung Amit Mishra su sida lakpiduribani aduna mayam changdana singuma exhibition match sida khoi abaktang pullaga for Yomina si loina nang si pangthoiba sigumba koina hona jaribasi cricket ki IPL ge dumba history da pangthok padu maina koi su hona jaribani adun.
Noting that India is a destination for businesses, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that the country has the right combination of factors that matter for a growing economy, including a middle-class captive market with purchasing power, technology-driven public investment and products, digital infrastructure, and the rule of law. In her remarks during an interaction at the Raisina Dialogue here, Sitharaman also said that there is no sector in India that is not available for the private sector and rejected opposition criticism that the government is on a selling spree of public assets. There is no sector in India that is not available for the private sector to be in function. Public sector policy is not a crazy one and the government is not selling out everything. Opposition fully understand the meaning but says we are selling them off. We are not selling them off, she said. She said India is putting across the voice of the Global South at G20. Sikh student organization has imposed a ban on the import of machine-made garments sourced from outside the state, which bear close similarity to local handloom products. A joint statement issued by MSF, DESAM, KSA, SUK, AIMS, and another student body has appealed to the state government to place restriction on the import of machine-made clothing items similar to local handloom products, namely P, Fanek, Lengyan, Kokyet, Fadi, and Kude, and further call upon the tradesmen to stop importing these garments. The joint statement called upon the people to advocate and support the local women weavers who are contributing substantial share in the state's economy. The Sikh student bodies advise people not to be swayed by cheap prices and maintain that they should consider the losses to the state's economy in the long term, refrain from purchasing the imported machine-made clothing. Meghalaya Governor Phagu Chauhan has administered oath to senior legislator-elect Timothy D. Sira as a pro tem Speaker of the newly elected State Legislative Assembly on Saturday. The event was held at Raj Bhavan in Shillong. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong has warned of stern action against those who create trouble in the state, while condemning the attack on the premises of ISP DP MLAs for supporting the MPP-led alliance to form the next government in Meghalaya. Speaking to the media in Shillong, the Deputy Chief Minister today warned of stern action against such criminal elements out to create law and order problem in the state. He also said all should have to accept and respect the fact that NPP has emerged as the single largest party in the election and will have the right to stake claim to form the government.
I have received the letter from the Honorable Governor inviting me to form the government, and the swearing-in will be on the 7th at 11 a.m. here in the Raj Bhavan, and we are expecting Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Home Minister and other leaders to attend the swearing-in ceremony.
Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has asserted that the government is there to protect all indigenous communities of the state and that no community should discriminate against or threaten smaller communities. He said the government is there for the upliftment and protection of the weak and the small communities. N. Biren was speaking as a chief guest at the inaugural function of the two-day-long Barkap Reju Festival, a cultural extravaganza aimed at reviving and promoting the rich cultural heritage of the Kom tribes at Isum Kairap Kom village, Kangpokpi district yesterday. The Chief Minister said the COVID pandemic had hampered the government in executing many developmental works during the previous term. Nonetheless, the government sent out a clear message that the government recognizes and supports every small tribe and community residing together in the state. The government has constructed replicas of the traditional huts of all the 34-35 indigenous tribes and communities at the Sangai Ethnic Park, where they can showcase their identity through their traditions, culture, and lifestyle. Warning against any threat for forceful assimilation of smaller and weaker communities, the Chief Minister said every indigenous tribe or community, regardless of their population size, should be allowed to live freely without any threat. The government is fully ready to meet any threat on any community, the Chief Minister said, stating that the government is also working for proper representation of minority tribes and communities. The Chief Minister gave his commitment to ensure that government nominees in the autonomous district councils are from the minority tribes. Certain amounts have been incorporated in the budget exclusively for minorities, he added. He further stated that construction of a Hills Leaders Bhavan at the Imphal will be completed soon, stating that Manipur received highest foreign tourists in the northeastern region. The Chief Minister encouraged the locals, especially the youth, to develop their location naturally to attract more tourists. He further encouraged the villages to ensure that the economically weaker families are receiving the benefits of government welfare schemes. MLA of Saitu AC, Haukolet Kibjen, MLA of Lamlai AC, KS Ibomcha, MLA of Moirang AC, TH Santi, CSO leaders, village chiefs, and church leaders attended the function.
Little if I book him at the Sumba, Soikiba land, Nataga Amato, Maduma, scientifically. Science Kamuna, the Madula Herkani. But India is the world sciences the Malugi, mythology is from the Brate. Suma Kuyori. Aduna, Adukumbusu, Yantopi have an idea. Only a Sukuirabasi is in Kumari Manga Contra, this way, Henry Siki Maramsi, among Yumno Panagira. No, it was a idea. Yumno Panagira, among Pokagira. Hana Kushi, Potring, and Kuki, Sandy lady, how do I can do some home taking in Hong Kong and Haredo. I will lie, Angania, the lie and enter the Potri, Handarida. No, genetically or religiously machine interview. Ako nga handala ko Western ki thinking that we doing now like already. Yeah, right. Western India ki phenomenon that are Western country na sisi to origin. Prime Minister Modi ki BBC ne CM ka thado origin. Kada aba Bharat se aage problem. Kaha aage problem. Economy the Kangde, the civilization the Kangde, scientifically, no problem number. BBC on Tazanai, and the handbook on Tazanai, the Rokano Baras, Simhanaba, honoration.
Now let's have a short commercial break before giving you further news.
Heritage Convent, admission open for playgroup to Standard 9 for the academic session 2023-2024. Day boarding facilities available for playgroup to Standard 5. Hostel facilities available for Standard 6 to 12. State-of-art digital classroom, fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus. Holistic learning through playway and research-based methods. Highly qualified and experienced teachers. For more details, kindly visit the school office or log into our website heritageconvent.com.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel in Far East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 kilometers away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come admission open for 2023 and 24 session.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back after a short commercial break. Now the news once again. A felicitation ceremony was held for Enhancement Jadumani by Yendrembam Manipur Artists Association Ima Sumangdila Kanglob for his recent achievement of the Sangit Natak Academy Award. The program was held at the residence of B. Neta Chandra Serba at Brahmapur, Nahabam Lekai, Bamol Lekai. It was attended by advisor Sagolsem Tizendra and many other Sumangdila artists. Speaking on the program, Sangit Natak Academy awardee Enhancement Jadumani said news of receiving the award from India's president made him feel that all the hard work he had accomplished in the field of theatre has finally yielded success. He further said today's appreciation by Ima Sumangdila Kanglob has made him feel to work even harder.
I drama conservative, Sumangila Kangan Ima, I will be this. I took him owning the project. I quit to like to Makati performing after lady, like quit Machina, Punchin about the
8 opposition parties have written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi alleging misuse of central investigation agencies to go after them amid a political war over the arrest of Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia. The Congress has stayed away from the letter signed by opposition leaders including Chief Ministers K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Mamata Banerjee, Bhagawat Mann and Arvind Kejriwal. The DMK Nitish Kumar's JDU and H.K. Kumaraswamy's JDS have also not joined the move. Others who have signed the letter are National Conference Farooq Abdullah, Nationalist Congress Party Chief Sharad Pawar, Sena's Uddhav Thackeray, Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav and Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejaswi Yadav. The Gandhis are being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate over alleged money laundering linked to Young India's takeover of Associated Journals Limited, the company which ran the National Herald newspaper. Both Rahul Gandhi and his mother Sonia Gandhi was questioned by the ED last year. We hope you would agree that India is still a democratic country. The blatant misuse of the central agencies against the members of the opposition appears to suggest that we have transitioned from being a democracy to an autocracy, the letter said. Jwalamukhi Battalion provided critical medical aid to the villagers of Salwa Village who were food poisoned during a cultural feast in the village. On Friday at around 6:30 approximately, 700 villagers gathered for a prayer cum feast at Salwa Village, Kangpopi district. In the early hours of the night at around 9 p.m., people attending the feast started to feel uncomfortable. Large number of people could be seen shouting and pain in abdomen and vomiting. COP Gelnind of Jwalamukhi Battalion under the aegis of Inspector General Assam Rifle East, sensing the situation, provided immediate medical assistance. A doctor-led team administered life-saving drugs in time to avert a massive medical emergency. The medical team conducted immediate intervention and started medicine disbursement. Several life-saving injections for critical patients were also administered. On thorough examination by the doctor-led team, the plausible cause was ascertained to be food poisoning. People of Salwa Village thank the responsiveness and professionalism displayed by Jwalamukhi Battalion that help in saving precious lives. The grand finale of Ringui's Got Talent Season 8 was organized at Ringui Village in Ukhrul district. The finale was contested by 12 semi-finalists. Winner of the 8th season of the RGT was Ramsanfi Zinkai, while first and the second runners-up went to Bakmai Kasum Mushi and Dance Factor respectively. The grand finale was adjudicated by actress Soma Laisram, singer and Miss India Nagaland 2020 Jusoveni Tungo, and second runners-up Mr. Friendship Songasim Rungsu. The event was attended by K. Timothy Zimik, former Commissioner of Income Tax, K. Vijaya Sanu, social entrepreneur, and various famous personalities. The RGT Season 8 was organized by Dew Drops, which started from 3rd of March. Speaking on the sideline of the finale, RGT Season 8 convener AC Racing said that the show gave a platform to compete without any bias or partiality towards any communities or profession. He said he will try to make the winners of the RGT to participate in India's Got Talent. He added that the show was organized to give a platform to all the budding talented youths of the state. A cash award of rupees 1 lakh, 50,000 and 30,000 was awarded to first runners-up and second runners-up respectively.
Got Talent, Indian Got Talent, in Mr. India gi, Mr. Rubaru gi, adugumba danza biba haibishi youth ki damang yam achauba danza yam phaba ma oigini haini khale. Aduna ngasi koi season 8 chi taptana koi na Dew Drops na naha sing yokhat ningai gi damakda madam kya financier boyshim mayam si tawraga leide. Government of Manipur so equine humble request to the Sigumba youth Naha Singsi Yokata, Mishem Basida, government so madang the support toning I, Sishu Nigeria, Ringwis Got Talent Season 8 की winner दा 1 lakh pigni. First runners up the 50 pigni. Third runners up the 30k pigni.
The Indian Railways IRCTC has introduced the Bharat Gaurav Deluxe tourist train, which is said to depart from the New Delhi Safdarjung railway station on March 21st. The official said on Saturday. According to official statement from the Ministry of Railway, the train will complete a northeast circuit covering Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Tripura and Meghalaya for 15 days. The theme for the northeast circuit is Northeast Discovery Beyond Guwahati. The train tour will start from Delhi Safdarjung railway station on March 21, 2023 and will cover Guwahati, Sivsagar, Jorhat and Kaziranga in Assam, Unakoti, Agartala and Udaipur in Tripura, Dimapur and Kohima in Nagaland and Shillong and Cherrapunji in Meghalaya in 15 days tour. The Indian Railways launched the Bharat Gaurav scheme in 2021 to provide a fillip to Indian tourism and attract tourists from all over the world. The Bharat Gaurav tourist train launch is in line with the Government of India initiatives Ek Bharat Shrestha. Round Glass Punjab on Saturday entered their name in the history books by winning the I-League title with a game to spare, after notching off a dominating 4-0 victory over Rajasthan United here. The champions' entry into the top tier ISL, however, is subjected to fulfillment of financial criteria as agreed upon by all stakeholders. Senso Gelsent scored in the 16th minute, Luka Marcen in the 40th minute, Juan Mera in 76th minute, Mingtham Mawia in the 91st minute for Punjab, while Rajasthan drew a blank in the crucial match. It was yet another flawless performance by Staikos Vargheti's team at Ambedkar Stadium as a victory gave Round Glass an unassailable 8-point lead atop the points table, crushing Srinidhi Deccan's hopes. The I-League trophy will return to Punjab for the first time since 2017-18 when Minerva Punjab won it. The success will taste sweeter as it helped Round Glass inch closer into a berth in the Indian Super League, the top tier of the club football, as well as earning them a direct entry into the season-ending Super Cup. Hero of the match was Senso Gletsen. Neroka FC will take Mohammedan FC at the Kumalam Park main stadium today in the 21st round of the Hero I-League 2022-23 season. Mohammedan AC will miss the services of Abhishek and Kima as Mohammedan AC head coach Mehrazuddin Wadu said during a pre-match press briefing yesterday. Abhishek is not travelling due to an injury he suffered during the last match. Kima received a suspension and will not be a part of the today's match. On his approach to the match against Neroka, the coach said there is no chance for the team to qualify for the playoffs, but they still have 2 games to play and would like to finish the table as high as possible. Neroka assistant coach Gyan Moyon said Neroka is still a good team and will put up a strong fight against the visiting team. He continued that his team is free from relegation, but the team considered every game to be important. The long wait finally ended for Karnataka as they edged past Meghalaya 3-2 to emerge champions at the 76th National Football Championship for the Santosh Trophy at the King Fahad International Stadium in Riyadh on Saturday. Karnataka last won the title 54 years ago, and their triumph this year was special as they became the first to win the national championship on foreign soil. The semi-final and final of the oldest national championship was played outside the subcontinent for the first time after the All India Football Federation AIFF signed an MOU with the Saudi Arabia Football Federation. M. Sunil Kumar in the 2nd minute, Becky Oram in the 19th minute and Robin Yadav 44 minutes scored for the champions, while first-time finalists Meghalaya provided a tough fight with goals from Brolington Walapi, scored in the 9th minute, and Sin Stevenson scored in the 60th minute. Sunil Kumar, who had come on as a substitute in the semi-final and scored, was as it again, this time scoring with a volley from a long throw-in that fell at his feet. Meghalaya, who stayed calm, pressed hard and won a penalty after Nikhilji brought down Sin. The referee pointed at the spot and Brolington, playing his last match for the team, converted with ease. At the other end, Karnataka came all guns blazing. Jacob Katokerin changed his flank and moved to his right. The winger sent in a perfect cross to Sunil, who sent the ball into the path of Becky for a tap in. Karnataka's third goal came from a set piece, something that former India U19 international Rovin Yadav has perfected. The right back stepped off and curled in a beauty to the top corner for his 6th goal for the campaign and 4th from a free kick. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 94028909882 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the headlines once again. All Manipur Entrepreneur Award will be conferred from next year onwards, says Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Senior legislator-elect Timothy D. Shira takes oath as a pro tem speaker in Meghalaya. Enhancement Cricket Stadium floodlight is all set to be inaugurated. Brown Glass Punjab becomes I-League champion with a match to spare. And Karnataka ended 54-year wait to win the Santosh Trophy at Riyadh. Well, that's all for 6 p.m. ELITETV English news and updates. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.